more possible and get, try to organize events and exchange information and invite each other for all of us to learn from each other. So please, you are all most than welcome on the 5th of July from 4 until 7 to our cultural event. Lastly, I would like to tell you, you saw me dancing. So you sort of got that I'm not completely white. I am African. I come from Algeria. Algeria is North Africa, but it's still Africa. And I would like to tell you that do not forget, we are not only sub-Saharan Africa, we are all kind of Africans. And I would love to be feeling and to share what I know about my Africa. And I've been in Zimbabwe for long, and I've been trying to learn as much from your Africa and what Zimbabwe had to offer me. This is again living together. This is something that I think from today, this is what I would like, beyond the talent, beyond the public speaking, beyond the great ideas that we trust you guys, and this is now the mother talking to you. We are raising you, and as teachers, we are teaching you to be our future. And we will be happy if your life was better than ours. Every parent will tell you that, every teacher will tell you that. Take care of it, it's in your hands. And I think it is not the world for Africa. From after what I heard today and the talents I saw today, I think it's Africa for the world. Thank you.
See what's going to happen. Ellis Robbins, in competition, and everyone saying, has already done. They're supposed to present their speech, but they're not contesting. They're just telling us what they have made. So they're just going to present, but they're not part of the competition.
One person first, 200.
Yes, Honorable Ronaldo is going to give his testimony about his experience in being selected as a junior Paliament.
I decided to say good morning, but actually I think I'm late. Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste. My name is Ron Sora, as you had, from Ellis Robbins, the Blue Blazer Streak. We call ourselves the Dolphins. And last year, not actually this time, but last year, I got the opportunity to participate in junior parliamentary selections, and I was privileged to be one of the junior MPs to represent Harare West constituency. And my journey was a long journey, but it was a fun one. We faced some challenges, but everything went well, and I'm here, and I'm happy to say that where I was and where I'm now is totally different. Parliament, it's a good thing for me and people or children in my constituency. We have done a lot of projects as junior MPs. I don't know if we have new MPs yet, but for the guys who are going to be new MPs, you have a lot to do, like for Mount Pleasant constituency, right? You have a a very big shoe to fit. Because I would say Lisa had done a lot of things. Taking for instance, we're involved with Honorable Prasati, who donated about, I'm not quite sure, to Emerald U. We had events like fundraising dinners. We went to many tours to help the youth at large, just to bring a better Zimbabwe. And I would like to say it's a great journey, a fun one, but filled with challenges. So be prepared for some disappointment and be prepared to be happy. With this, I thank you.
Continue with our entertainment because there's still some legislation settled. Yes, entertainment.
As guys from So Unique, we're so proud to be part of the Junior Parliament. You know, things that are being done by these young ladies and gentlemen are so amazing. Okay, this I want to say to those who are coming in. Guys, the shoes you're about to get in are big shoes, as said before, isn't it? But one thing you need to know is that leadership is not about power, but leadership, it's about taking responsibility. You understand? Whatever you're going to do it for the other people around you. Because we are here today selecting you to be in that position, isn't it? Everyone was contributing. They put their trust on you. So make sure the trust they've given unto you, you're going to make sure you're going to deliver. At the end, you want results from you guys. Okay, I don't want to waste time talking because I would like to call Lisa and Ronald to come over. I have some special gifts I have to give to them. Okay, this is what we do. If you achieve something great, you are rewarded at the end. Whatever you're going to do from today, tomorrow, forever, as an MP, as a councillor, you are going to be rewarded. So, these crocs are personalized crocs. This one is for Lisa. And this one is a template. It's for Ronald. It's also personalized. Then the other guys are not here. We have Rujeko. That's Emerald Hill. She can talk as well. Then this one is for Takuzo Moru, Child President 2017. It's not here. It's only in the Senate to get it. Okay guys, all those who got presents, can you come over and let's have a big photo together? Guys from Mount Pleasant? From Emerald, sorry.
They have been so great and so helpful to us as junior MPs in each and every, I want to assure you, in each and everything that we did. So Unique were involved. If we required finance, they were there to help. Even their presence was just so great in each and everything that we did. If you had me mentioning anything about participating as junior MPs, So Unique were there. And I want to say thank you so much, guys, for your support and everything that you did to us. And I also want to thank you for the presence that you gave us on behalf of Honorable Rujeko and His Excellency Takuzo Moru. Thank you.
Okay, once again, thank you for this platform. On behalf of Emerald Youth School for the Deaf and our Honorable Rujeko Wenira, she's coming maybe a bit late. I don't know what has happened because I indicated we need her here. We really want to show our appreciation to So Unique for the support, the team of junior parliamentarians from the previous year, Ministry of Youth, especially Mr. Zinoro, all the encouragement, all the support. It was not an easy road. Working with the deaf, working with disability is not very easy, but I would like to applaud our Honorable Rujeko Wenira for a job well done. She really worked well with her colleagues throughout the year. They planned a lot of activities, and really, junior parliamentarians were angels to our school. We got a fundraising dinner at which a number of grocery items, money, you know, we really appreciate on behalf of the school, on behalf of my head, on behalf of the school, on behalf of Emerald, on behalf of Rujeko herself for the personal present she's just got. I would like to really thank you, and I'm sure this year it will be the same, working together with the deaf and like getting to understand them. They are cheeky sometimes because of misunderstanding, because of lack of communication. Otherwise, they are very nice to work with. Thank you.
Last year we managed to hold Christmas Day with the kids in the streets, and then we are also planning on doing the Million Plates campaign dinner, which is going to be held at the Mirror Mansion in June. So we're actually not sure because junior council and junior parliament, there used to be divisions. But in your term, Lisa, we're very honored to work with you because we still remember you also helped us with our Million campaign that we did at Westgate, and we're also very honored to work with junior parliament. And I would just like to know, are there any perspectives from schools that are going to be in junior council this term? Any perspectives? All right, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, thank you. So just to finish, I have nothing else to say. I'm just going to sing this song. I'm not actually good in vocals, but I'm going to try. Mepo inovuvuta ndiwo mugariro wayo dengari no kwidibira roda kunwisa mvura mwezi unotombonyura wani siku batinazo msiba asiona mavashua chieza choto buda zubari no buda iwe richi shaina never shaina zubari no buda iwe richi shaina never shaina. Thank you. So I'm saying to Mem Lisa and all those who are sorry, due to the jealous of time, I'm just saying to Mem Lisa and all those who are outgoing parliamentarians, I'm saying you are now stepping into the big world. It's your time to take the opportunity. You can make it. You have the light. Imagine if Michael Jordan was scared of failure. He wasn't going to take that first shot that made him famous. Imagine if Steve Jobs was afraid that people were not going to like his products. Well, there was going to be no iPhone. So I'm saying to you, Mem Lisa, and all those candidates who are going to be stepping into the big world, it's your time to shine. Thank you.
A dream to rise and develop beyond its expected capacities. A dream to become the greatest and to no longer be referred to as a measly third world continent, and this dream is something I'd like to talk about today. So ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and all Portugal observed, allow me to take you through how I believe this dream will be turned into reality. It is to be understood that a nation's legacy is one of its most important values, and hence, parts of success have to be imparted to the next generation. This goes well in hand with the theme for today, which states, leave no child for Africa's development. And this exactly molds and explains itself as to how Africa's dream is to be achieved. Africa's legacy is in the hands of us Africans. We cannot expect anyone else to do it for us. And yes, by us Africans, I do not mean only the African adults, but I mean everyone, especially the children, because there is no next generation without them. And to clearly confirm this, a survey done by the United Nations on the 24th of February of this year clearly confirmed that of the estimated 1.2 billion people in Africa, over half account for the ages 0 to 19, indicating that population-wise, they are the majority, airing out to the open that they are important. In simple terms, it means that the students in this room are important, the students outside this room are important, and this very eloquent student before you is important. However, looking at the gravity of this analysis, it is wise to make sure that we take each and every child into Africa's development. And by including them, I'm not implying that you just take any random child and entrust them with the welfare of Africa's. We cannot trust them with the welfare of our dear African continent. But I mean that we have to take great strides to prepare them for the gallant duty of upholding the keys to the kingdom. And this preparation is obviously to educate them in such a way that they become efficient members of the African workforce. The means of doing this are to focus on effective education development projects, funding for school construction, and also funding for the underprivileged. It may be seen that these things are being done, but it is not enough because it does not yield much results. As Winston Churchill said, and I quote, "It is no use saying that we're doing our best. You have got to do what is necessary," close quote. In realization of this, we should now step up and not hide behind doing our best, but do what is necessary. The adults only cannot do this because they have so many responsibilities, but us the children are all right for the job because we have the right and the power to learn from the mistakes that our predecessors have made. We know of presidents who have made mistakes in Africa, and hence, as a future president, I thereby say that indeed, I want to strive to go beyond where my predecessors left and not repeat their mistakes. And with in realization of this, if this is the kind of mentality the youth and the fellow children take up, then indeed we are destined to achieve great things. Then indeed we are destined to achieve great development in Africa. So ladies and gentlemen, we should understand that we should work together as adults and children, hand in hand, none excluded, and that way Africa's development is going to be achieved. For as Henry Ford once said, and I quote, "Coming together is the beginning, keeping together is the progress, working together is the success," close quote. As the Dolphin delegation, we are saying that indeed we should now step up and achieve Africa's development, because we are the ones who are right for the job. And hence, as a future African leader, I thereby proclaim a new beginning to Africa's story, which will go. Once upon a time, Africa had achieved all its dreams by hard work and unity, and the only dream left was to teach the rest of the world how to achieve such a great victory. And this, ladies and gentlemen, describes true development. I thank you.
I'm sure this is the moment that maybe all of you have been dreaming about in your sleep. But more probably the reason why you're here, not to see me, not to hear me, but to know this. And so because of that, so I have to comment that it was really a tough competition. We've seen that there's a lot of talents, there's a lot of battle between the ladies. They're all very good, very emotional and passionate. And we've also seen that the gentlemen, yes, yeah, we don't complain, we have men in Zimbabwe. I'm just saying. So ladies and gentlemen, for our results, remember we have 3 constituencies. We have Mopleson constituency, Harare West and Harare East. So, firstly, I'm going to call all the contestants, all the candidates to come and stand next to me. Just to check. Also, the mentor teachers. The mentor teachers, can you come and join the students? Mentor teachers from Mount Pleasant, Marlborough. Who's that? Talent, we've heard a lot, and I'm probably really surprised that the people can be so very eloquent and very gifted. So let's give them a round of applause. The mentors, I think the mentors are the reason why the students have this confidence, and also the reason why every one of the students are here. So let's thank the mentors and give them a round of applause. Alright, thank you, mentor teachers. You can take your seats. Candidates, please remain behind. They're not ready, so maybe we'll tell them tomorrow. They're not ready. Are you ready? Yes. Are we ready for the results? Yes. Okay, so for our results, we're starting with Harare West constituency. We had a competition between Marlborough and Liberty. Can you please step in front? Yeah. Moment of silence. Moment of silence. Let's acknowledge the talent, the beauty, everything. Take a deep breath. So we had 20 voters. So our total votes will be 20. So we have our candidate number 1 and our candidate number 2, and our winner is from Harare West. You guys, you're 2 10s, you're gonna kill me. Okay, so our winner as candidate number 2 with 17 votes by the name Patience. Mr. Marlborough 13 votes out of 24, so that's Marlborough, well done. Our next constituency, Harare North, with schools ZRP, St. John's, and also Ellis Robbins. Yes. So ZRP and St. John's. Moment of silence. We had candidate number 1 by the name Tadiwa Nashe, and we had candidate number 2 by the name Gwatizo Kudana. So as we know, our total votes will be 20, and our winner with 18 votes, candidate number 2, Gwatizo Kudana.
Just in case you know Lisa is from Mount Pleasant constituency, there is, I'm not going to say there's going to be a conspiracy. Anyways, the next candidates from Mount Pleasant constituency, we had Mount Pleasant and Vinona. Those were the schools. Right. Mount Pleasant was candidate number 2, and Vinona was candidate number 1. And from Mount Pleasant we had Tindai Siki, and from Vinona we had Tandeka. I just hope I pronounced the name well. And the winner is this was a tough one, right?
First round, we had a draw actually. They had to do it again.
Oh, okay. So the winner is Tandeka.
I also want to remind you that if you lost, it doesn't mean that you're not good. It just means that maybe there's a word called destination. Maybe your destination wasn't in the parliament, but there's always another spot for you. But I assure you that you are all great. If we were in 100 seats in the parliament, I think you all fill them. But we know that we're doing this for a constituency. We only need one person to take the seat, which is the reason why we chose the other. So thank you so much all for participating. So ask all the other participants to. Honorables, please take your seats. Deputy Senatorial, that was His Excellency Taku Zwamoru, and he's not here right now. And I'm hoping that this year again, our president will be from Chisipiti Senatorial. So it's in your hands. We want our senatorial to have that record of having the president, having the best MPs, having the best, because we are the best. Alright, so I don't know if there's anything else we've left.
I'm from Ministry of Youth. Sorry I came late. The competition was excellent. We have new junior MPs. I hope they are going to represent us very well. I would like to thank Vinona for giving us the venue and the headmaster for being hospitable to us. We hope we have enjoyed our stay here. To all the contestants, we are all winners, there are no losers. That's why we have a competition to have winners and losers, but we are all what? We are all winners. Thank you so much for coming. As Minister of Youth, we also want to encourage you to continue reading and compete in our competition. We are also organizing a trip to Great Zimbabwe for the junior parliamentarians, the outgoing ones. So support us as schools. We're coming to your schools to make sure that all the schools are going to participate. We have 5 students for each school and 1 teacher. So let's hope you are going to support that trip to Great Zimbabwe. We are going in June. We also want to thank the outgoing parliamentarians for being supportive. They've made our day. They've organized everything. That's how future leaders are. So thank you so much for coming. And So Unique, want to thank you so much for the presence. They've been with us since last year, and they've been supporting us all the way. We also want to thank all the teachers for mentoring our students. They are doing wonderful work. Thank you so much all for coming. We've come to the end of our day. Thank you so much.